Hello fellow airsoft enthusiasts. At 878 Airsoft back at their elf gathering event, there was a player reported to have been using steel BBs. Now we don't know if these were 6mm steel BBs or if these were .177 caliber BBs as shot out of a CO2 powered BB gun or pump action rifle. When I went out there that evening to pick up a couple of guns to work on, I spoke with a player who was wearing a blue sweater, and he had claimed he had been shot in that sweater with steel BBs and showed me various holes that were in it. Now, I'm not too sure the validity of that claim. He may have truly been shot by steel BBs, but were they airsoft BBs or were they from a pellet gun? It raised a question for me. Can a 6mm steel airsoft BB, or ball bearing, whatever you have to get to shoot a 6mm steel projectile, what energy is it going to take to go through clothing?
Where's he at?
Are they more dangerous? Can they break your Eyepro? What's the energy that it would take to break Eyepro using a steel projectile rather than a plastic one? I should be able to answer some of these questions in the upcoming video, so stick with it till the end. It's a little long, but I'll have time markers in there so you can skip around to what you want to see. We're going to test these steel BBs against ANSI rated Eyepro, a t-shirt, and human flesh. We will see if steel BBs are truly more dangerous than a plastic one. Should still be on the plastic. That's 1.184. 1.184. That was plastic. 1.214.
That's the nose piece.
Broke the nose piece.
That's still plastic.
Demo. We're gonna go to 0.88. The chrono should go that high. .65, 0.86, 87, 88 is
0.775 joules.
0.775
so
joules.
You lost a half a joule.
Yep, I lost half a joule of energy running a steel BB. Alright, well, let's hit the glasses a few more times with it. That hit the kind of the left side. You want me to pull it over a little bit? Okay.
That was dead nut center.
0.8 joules.
You just want to keep going?
Let's just keep going.
0.75, 0.76, 0.75, 0.8, 0.82, 0.83, 0.84. That looked like it deformed it or something. If you want to go check and make sure it didn't crack it.
Okay.
It might have just popped it out of the frame a little bit.
Yeah, it popped it out of the frame some.
Okay.
Well, we can look and see. It just got hit with, let's see, I had 10 rounds of steel minus 4, so that was 6 rounds of steel BBs and some ESS. What are these, crossbows?
Mm-hmm. There's not even denting, it's just a little scuffed.
Yeah, denting and scuff. And we went from 1.2 joules of energy with the 3.2 to 0.8 joules with a plastic 3.2 to 0.7 joules of energy.
All right, now the HPA.
Yeah, now the HPA, that will be interesting. That hit one of the glasses.
1.52.
Okay.
Okay. So we're going to show here that the dwell poppet is set to 99 for all you naysayers.
We have the DR turned up high, and we have the DR turned up high for when we run the steel. So.
Okay. Before we go any further, I'll show you the PSI on the tank before and after the steel BBs.
This is a fusion engine with a red poppet and red nozzle, so if you think the pressure's a little low, that's why.
Won't focus, but you can see it's below 80.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mag wasn't in all the way. It's 10 rounds.
All right. So load this. Golly. 10 rounds for 1.5 joules. Still a little scuffing there, right here.
Those are some bad dudes.
It actually deformed the glass just a little bit. There's a little bit of a raised edge there.
Yeah.
There's the steel BBs from the 1.5 joule rifle.
HPA. Because we know AEG is not going to cut it. Okay,
Go ahead.
Ready? Alright, that knocked the lens out.
2.17 joules.
Holy.
You actually creeped quite a bit.
Yeah, because of the DP.
So it didn't break the lens, it just knocked it out of the frame. It did dent it quite a bit. So
we did joule creep.
yeah, we did joule creep, about 1/2 joule, 0.6 of a joule. So I'm going to try to clip this back in here real quick.
Holy crap. That is some joule creep there, baby.
That's why we do it with the drill turned all the way up.
Yep. Do we want to turn the reg down and see if we can get it to 1.5, or do we just want to shoot it at the
right here? Because this is worst case scenario. What a cheater would do.
Yeah, what a cheater would do. Okay. Well, this is 10 foot with a DMR, which sucks.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just gonna keep breaking.
Woo!
It's gonna keep popping it out of the frame. We might have to switch.
Well, that's good to show somebody, like, hey, these ESSs are gonna keep popping out of the freaking frame if you get hit. It's kind of bad.
Go ahead and shoot the rest of them out. It makes a different sound too. Those are not. Those are.
That was plastic there.
Plastic, yeah.
Okay. So we ran all the steel.
All the steel. Okay. Go into the light.
Yeah, I'll have to come into the sunlight and kind of see.
Right here. I'll hold it for you if you want to. There you go. You can see where they hit, but the lens is still fully intact.
Yeah, that sunlight's kind of.
It's too hard.
Yeah, it's hard to tell because of the way the sunlight, just the angle.
But there's no deformation or cracks or anything. They look good to go. Well, good. Now we go get the Silverback.
Yeah, now we get the SRS and see what it does. Okay, ready?
Yep. Dead nuts. So we are at 3.2 joules, 3.165. And it did dent it quite a bit.
It dented it pretty good.
Yep. Dead nuts right in the center. I'm going to move them over a little bit.
Whoa, I can see the mark from that one.
Yeah. It's deforming them for sure. But this is like worst of the worst.
Ooh, it's like top left. I'm hitting high. Oh my.
No. That was top right.
Top, yeah. Oh my gosh.
Do one or two more now. Switch out to the steel.
I aimed a little lower that time.
Yeah, that was a good shot. Do the same thing on the other side.
Yeah. Oh, I hit about the same spot.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to load the steel in, and I'll go survey the
damage.
The damage.
I'm gonna go ahead and change the chrono.
Not too bad. Yeah, I'm gonna show the chrono, and then I'm gonna show you with the steel BBs. Here's what they look like.
Just some steel ball bearings, 6mm, 0.88 grams.
3.31. So you only crept 1/10 of a joule, 2/10 of a joule.
Yeah, it probably just doesn't have the energy.
Mm-mm.
I could try to turn the hop up a little bit, because you know it's not hopping these. And maybe that hop will give that, you know how snipers are.
A little more? Yeah.
Let me,
turn the hop. Just turn the hop up a little
just
bit.
turn it up.
Just try it. We'll see. I mean, we'll see it on the chrono if it gives it more energy. Get it where you need to go.
All right, right there at work.
Okay, go for it.
2.2. I
Yeah.
actually lessened the Joule.
Yeah, so I'd turn the hop all the way off. We're about to go ham on these goggles. All right, go for it. Just shoot them until you're out. I'm dead scared.
Oh my gosh. Ooh. Go stand over there.
Yeah. This is your video. You'll get the YouTube view, so you're going to take the pain. Any more left?
Yeah, there's... I can definitely feel these entering the chamber.
The gun's quieter. I can tell that there's a lot more back pressure with,
Yep.
so that air brake's working a little more efficiently.
No, it's empty. I didn't feel one enter.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow.
Let's go survey the damage.
Oh my gosh. Dude. That's the steel.
Oh, you can see them all.
So the steel definitely does it. I think from this here, because you can see where the 4/8 hit, like it's deformed, but not as much as where the steel hit. So the steel doesn't have as much, I would say those 4/8 were deforming. We'd have to find some here on the ground though, but I guarantee.
The steel punches those perfect little
holes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the steel at high joule, it seems, is especially this close. But now in relation to the skin, you know, skin's not hard, it's soft, so it's going to absorb some of the energy. So like a 1 joule or 1.5 joule, I just don't see it, you know, a regular plastic
right?
BB, yeah.
Let's shoot some non-ANSI rated glasses and see
Oh,
what
yeah.
it does to those.
Let's see.
Oh, that was a hit on the lens. That was a direct
That
hit.
was a direct hit,
Yeah.
wow. That was the last one.
So non-ANSI rated lenses definitely dented quite a bit. You can see the dent right there in the center. But I'll show you these are not these are not ANSI rated glasses. Yeah, you can see on the back it deformed the lens a little bit.
Oh my gosh. Yep.
Okay. So what we're going to do now is shoot the 0.88 gram steel BBs through the HPA M4 and gradually increase the energy until it goes through the shirt to see, in theory, how much energy it would take to shoot through clothes. Poppet is 99, which
So
is really the only thing that matters.
Yeah, and then we got the pressure at, we're still at what, about that same?
It should be below 80. I couldn't get it to focus in on the other one. Let me,
Yeah, it's just hard to tell. No sunlight, or do you need sunlight?
right there. There you go. Good shot. Same pressure.
That had to have been a plastic round.
Go for it. No, that is
That
not
was
plastic.
metal? Oh, there it is. The
2.19.
first one was plastic. I
Okay.
saw it white, yeah.
So 2.19 joules. I'm going to go put the GoPro back, and we're going to turn the energy up until it goes through the shirt. And then I will come get the GoPro and show you what the velocity and the energy is.
Yep.
About 70 psi.
70 psi.
Shoot. Call the energy out.
2.286.
All right, I'm going to go way up.
Okay.
Should be at about 80 psi.
2.685.
All right, I'm just going to skip past go and turn it up because we know that the Silverback pushes them out at about 3.3. Give that a go.
3.9 joules.
All right, shoot that a couple times. See if it'll go through. They're not going through. All right, I'm going to crank it up a little more. So that was 120 psi. We're at about probably 130 now.
Oh my god.
Well, I think that just stuck in the target.
That was 4.36 joules.
They're sticking in the target. Alright, let's turn it up, see if we can get a complete pass-through.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's leaking.
Yeah,
Alright,
that...
shoot it. Oh, you hit the chrono. Alright, let's go survey that.
Oh, one more. I think I got another shot. Yeah, it's empty.
So if we get a pass-through at all?
I don't know.
So, no pass-through at 4.5 joules. I mean...
That's worst case scenario.
There we go. It kind of maybe tore a little bit right there, but...
Yeah, it tore it just a little bit there. Now that's 2 layers. Let's do 1 layer real quick just for gits and shiggles. Because someone will say, well, it's going to be 1 layer on top of your skin. Well, okay, naysayers. Okay, naysayers. We'll do that test real quick. We'll do 1 layer right here, just kind of right around this. It's going to be kind of scrunched, but...
Okay, go for it. They're definitely sticking in the target.
Oh my gosh.
Alright.
Curious how far one of these would go out there. Because even if it's plastic, you know...
We did get a tear right there, but not where the actual BB hit, which is strange.
It's probably just...
Same thing there. It's, yeah. I mean, there's a dead impact right there, and it did not go through. There's another little
There's
hole.
a hole there.
Well, so possibly at 4.5 joules.
Yeah, it probably tore through it there.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you say? I'm about...
That's probably 30 feet.
30 foot or so?
Yeah.
Oh boy, this isn't going to feel good.
Is the sight on at all?
No, it's not.
Okay, I'm just going to have to do my best. You ready?
Yep. Oh gosh.
That was like at your stomach. I'm having to aim like in between your legs.
Ah! Woo! You know, honestly, that was about like getting hit with like a freaking... That had a thump to it. That was 1.58, so you're like... You're DMR. But... I could handle it. Woo! Oh.
It didn't kill you.
It didn't kill me, and it didn't... Hey, look, it didn't go through my shirt either.
Do you want to show the camera
Woo!
what your 2D
Oh,
looks
yeah.
like?
Oh, you hit like right above my nipple. All right, let's see.
Oh, you cheated. You had an undershirt on.
It don't matter. Dude, you like hit my nipple.
It's red right above it.
But
I mean, look at the damage. That's like about what a freaking 3.2 or a 4.5 or any. I mean, now granted, these 8.8s are going to carry their energy further at distance, but
Get close up.
yeah.
There you go.
The things I do for airsoft.
It's only gonna sting for a second.
Let's do it.
I mean, it's no different than getting shot at sniper MED.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly. All right. This is the ultimate test right here.
Right in the tummy.
Screw it. Let's just... Oh my gosh.
Ready?
Oh my gosh. You know what? That really wasn't that bad.
You can see where he hit on your shirt.
On the shirt? Yeah.
It's dented in.
Yeah. It's crazy. I could see it coming out.
Yeah,
It's not that
It's
not that
It
bad.
wouldn't be that bad. It's
Yeah.
1.5 joules.
So,
I mean, I don't want to get shot.
yeah. So even...
You want to show the camera what it looks like?
Well, that tells you right there, like, how bad the stigma of steel BBs affects us. Like, oh, steel BBs they're gonna punch through your shirt and this and that at the, you know, and it's like, well, you gotta, what's the energy? What are we talking about here? Yeah. Look, that's no different than getting like freaking rocked at 5 foot with a 3.2.
Yeah.
No different. It's a freaking a red spot.
I mean, I've seen worse.
I've seen worse than this with plastic BBs.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I have a scar on my arm from a freaking a freaking HK pistol hitting me point blank. I got a scar from that, and that was shooting, you know, 3.2s or 2s or whatever the crap the guy was shooting out of it. I mean, we're standing in the sun doing a bow dunk airsoft video. So my verdict on still BBs, like, long as you're not shooting like freaking 4 joules point blank, that doesn't make any difference. It's not going to do anything any different, and I think we just proved that by shooting the Eyepro. It's not going to break your Eyepro. It's not going to break your mask. It's not going to go into your skin if you're at the correct joule. I mean, unless you sneak in and you're shooting DMR joules. That was the only thing we saw with HPA. AEGs, they're not going to freaking joule creep a 0.88 gram BB. And the only other steel BBs you can buy are actually aluminum, made by Mad Bull, 0.3 grams. It's gonna be the same thing. It's not gonna do any more damage. So I don't know what the stigma is. I think it's just something that's been in the community maybe since day one, and people are thinking of .177 caliber BBs shot out of a regular BB gun. That's a whole different story. Till next time. Well, if you made it this far, I appreciate you watching the video. Did forget a few things. Meant to actually show the chrono before I was actually shot with it. I can assure you it was 1.56, 1.58 joules is what I was hit with at both 30 and at 5 foot. We just forgot to include it in the video. I searched through everything and could not find it. But if y'all want me to, I will get shot again and have the chrono and show the steel BBs being shot at me. That was the only part there, because I know there's going to be some naysayers saying that wasn't it, but I can assure you that was it. But I will do it again, just for the sake of proving my point. There was also, as we were shooting the clothing, I mean, you can definitely hear in the video the increase in pressure. You can hear the pop of the rifle. You can tell it's hitting a lot harder. You can actually see the steel BBs going into the target. So, a few things we missed there. Like I said, it was thrown together on the fly. But fellas, community, thanks for watching, and we will see you on the next one.